Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to A Stoic Plays, and this second episode of Thea, The Awakening. And I played this game a lot on my own time, and I just wanted to come back to it to give you a sense of what it's like in the later portions of the game. I'm also on a small world, like last time, and I've explored slightly more of it, and I've opened up a lot of different quests, but I've been avoiding them because my nascent village is very small, and, well, the difficulty of this game scales kind of interestingly. First, you're dealing with bats and rats and things that are incredibly easy to kill, and then all of a sudden you have to fight things that there's just no conceivable way you could possibly beat them. So I've been kind of working on that. Over time, your village grows, as I will show you. We now have a ton of people, I guess 13. And some interesting stuff has happened. Obviously, children grow up and become adults, and that's how you get new people. But in one case, one of our children was stolen by a changeling, and you have a choice. It leaves a, I don't know, demon baby or something in the crib, and you could either kill it or you can raise it and see what happens. And I guess it could be either good or bad. In my case, it turned good, and we got a witch, who sadly is a pretty decent gatherer. But other than that, she's not that interesting. Like, she doesn't have any special witch powers or anything fun. But whatever, another civilian, which is always good to have. We now have a pasture, a well, and a watchtower. You get new buildings to build by researching them. Research actually moves very slow. I always wish it moved a little bit faster so that I can get some more things, like malachite or fur leather, but I did move up to scaled leather because right now that makes the best armor that I can make based on the materials that I have access to. And I was going to show you construction. As you can see, there's the well, the pasture, and the watchtower, and you can upgrade those buildings as well. For example, you can get a cabbage patch, which will allow you to occasionally find babies in there instead of cabbages, which is a novel way of procreation, I suppose. So, like I said, we have all these different quests, and they are marked down in the logbook. I also completely restructured the weaponry of my team. First of all of my civilians I'm making quilted cloth armor for, which provides 6 armor, and I'm using 8 string and 3 iron to do that. I've made maces for my best warriors, and I'm also working on, for my best warriors, I have scaled coats, which right now is the best armor that I can make, followed by smith's apron, and then followed by reptile vest. And then, of course, the quilted cloth for the civilians. And it's just, everything moves a little slow. It's really hard to research new things and make them, so you just kind of move slow, but I guess that's how it's supposed to be. My best warriors right now are Jadwiga, who's new. She was a child that was added to our team. She, of course, has a scaled coat and a mace. The maces are the best weapons in the game because they can take out 2 enemies at once, and every other weapon can only take out 1. So I made sure that my best guys, Vaclav, Jadwiga, and where is it, Kuba? Yeah, Kuba have maces, and then I just left the other guys with what they came with. Because some of the times they came with good stuff. Like Stefan has this Willow's Tear carved from the best elven wood. So that's pretty decent, even though it doesn't allow him to have a shield. I can't produce any more shields. I started off with 2 of them, and that's all I've got. I haven't found the research path, I guess, to get there yet. But let's do something. We're currently gathering a bunch of stuff. We don't need to do that. Let's start an away team. So, of course, we're going to go with Jadwiga. We're going to go with Stepan, we're going to go with Kuba, and Vaclav. And who's next? Rada? Yeah, Rada's wearing the good armor. Casimir is good to take with you because he is by far the smartest guy in the village, and occasionally some fights can be avoided by a social battle where you talk to them instead of fighting with them, and if you win that battle, you get things and avoid fighting. So he's good to have with you. But right now he's producing the armor, so I'll leave him behind. Kriha isn't doing anything. But do I want her? Not really. She just has basically a sharp hip supposedly made from the hip of Baba Yaga. So we're going to create our expedition as it stands. She's got two-hander and the good armor. Mace. He still has the crappy armor, but we'll deal with that. Alright. And we're going to go back to the village real quick, and we're going to get... No. We're going to get Kriha working. And she's amazing, actually. She's amazing at gathering and crafting. I guess I could use more clubs for the warriors. Do I have the materials? And the object that you make changes based on the materials you use. For example, if I use wood as the primary material, and then I use leather as secondary, I get a club, right? A wooden club. But let's say I want to upgrade. I don't have enough steel or silver. Oh wait, I do have silver, so I can move this to silver. And now I get a balava. And if I put more silver here, it's still a balava, but it's damage 7. Whereas before, it was damage 5 if I was using fur leather. So you can obviously change the skill and strength of your weapons by the materials. I don't think the catalyst, however, has any effect. It doesn't. So you want to use the cheapest one you can, in this case wood. But we are going to use the silver here, so we have a pretty dang good blunt weapon. And we'll have her do that. And let's take 2 of them. I don't want to fully get rid of all my silver. And that's all we've been able to research how to build. Clubs, light armors, and that's what we're focusing on right now. But she's good to go. So now we're going to move on our expedition. So we have... Well, I don't know what this is because it's covered by the bad guys. But we have the Herbalist's Hut, which will heal wounds or curses, which we don't have any. The Icy Princess seems like a tough one. She's this immortal, evil princess. The Cosmic Tree is the main quest of the game. And the gold mine. I guess we could check out the gold mine. The refugees, we actually got some kids from them for our town. Let's actually check on them, see what they're up to. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Darn it. With my expedition, I forgot to give them stuff. And now, unfortunately, I have to put them back in the village to do that again. So let's try that again. Yetviga, at least I can tell my team because they don't have jobs. Alright. And I'm going to put them in order of how I want them to go. I'm not sure if that'll actually work, but we'll give it a try. And this time we want to go to stuff. And we want to give them a bunch of wood. Let's say most of it, since we're still gathering it. And food. And if you have different types of food, you get bonuses. So if we have a ton of regular food, vegetables, and we're almost out of meat, actually. And we have 5 kids that will soon grow into be adults. Oh, yes, and we have flashy... No, we have... What is this? It's goulash, basically. It's cooked food, and it's better for you than regular food. I don't know why it's called Flashy Scepter, but... Alright, now we're good. And you can also go in here, and you can change how certain things work. So, for example, I don't want to burn this. I only want to burn the cheapy regular wood. I don't want to burn any of this fancy stuff. Although I guess the reeds I could burn. But this is special types of wood that you would rather use for crafting, since they make better objects. Alright. Now we're off to traveling again, so let's head down here toward the refugees. I wonder if Lauren Hill will be the leader of the village. And if you get that, you're as old as I am, so congratulations. End turn. Ooh, a pigeon flies to your village with a note attached to it. Dear residents of this lovely settlement, if you will, please visit my humble abode, placed not far from your lovely home. It is very nice. I am a blacksmith of dwarven tradition, and I have an offering for you, kind people. That's not shady at all. We'll hit that one up next, but first, we're going to go see the Fugies. You find a settlement taken by an orcish clan. You see many warriors, at least one matriarch and a shaman. They are well armed and look ready to fight. Well, we could try diplomacy, but we don't have our diplomacy guy. He's busy making things. So we're actually 3 skulls. Makes me a little nervous. We're going to come back later. And instead check out the Dwarven Smith. And really, how cliche is that? A Dwarven Smith, huh? Our production of string has stopped. Let's just take a look at that. Well, it shouldn't. Dragon is gathering string. Okay. Plenty of wood. We really don't need as much vegetables. We have so much food here. Let's get Isa doing something else. We don't really need string. We don't really need any of this stuff. I'm sure there's a way to do this, but I wish there was a way to expand the area of control of your village so that you can harvest different materials. Because as it is right now, I see no reason to send my away teams out to harvest. They're much more valuable fighting monsters, gaining experience, and doing quests. But maybe later in the game you have multiple away teams, but of course then you have to protect them, so you need more warriors. It's a vicious circle, ladies and gentlemen. But Isa will do string gathering. Alright, because if you can see here, we've found a lot of stuff. Let's see, have we found any special things? I think that's scaled fur right there. We could definitely use that. So if we had an expedition right here, we could get all of this stuff. Meat, amber. I think that's monster meat or something. Bird meat. Wood, of course, which we have plenty of, but then the scaled armor. Anything really interesting? I think the scaled armor is the best we've discovered so far. I guess the bone. Yeah, so it'd be neat to get a team over here to start harvesting that stuff. Maybe I should do that later and break up my party into 2 different parties. But, okay, end turn. I don't know if there's a time limit to this game. I would hope not, because that would make it more interesting, where you can just eventually explore and grow and do all kinds of cool stuff. Okay, so here's the point where you have to make choices. I could get access to a different form of material. Although in this time, maybe it's better to go crafting. Maybe move up to medium armor. Or maybe even get up from clubs to warhammers. Or, what's this? This is cooked food, I think. I don't think we need any more of that for right now. I don't see any point in axes or swords, again, because maces are by far the best weapons in the game, at least in this stage. Not sure what bows do, actually. Because I have guys who have both bows and melee weapons. Maybe people in the back line can fire with them. That's what it says here. Not entirely sure. I could do accessories. Jewelry. I don't know if they do anything good for you. Or I could do a smithy, which will increase crafting skill. A palisade, which might be a good idea. A barracks. Increases damage. Increases defender's defense. I like that. More babies is always good. And increases health regeneration. More babies. So what do we need? We need wood, which we have plenty of. We need vegetables. I think this is vegetables, which we have plenty of. And wood. Yeah, we should be fine. At least I hope so. Let's see. Cabbage field. Oh, yeah. Wood. Vegetables. Oh, we're out of wood, though, aren't we? Well, we'll just get more wood. So, actually, instead of string Isa, we're going to have you get wood for us. Excellent. Alright, back to the away team. Let's go to the smithy. I love this game, by the way, folks. It's so inventive and interesting and fun. Hidden away in a quiet alcove, you discover a single house amongst the ruins of some old town. There is smoke coming from the chimney and the sound of hammering inside. This is clearly a smithy. You notice an unusually large pile of rocks sitting by the house. As you approach, the hammering stops, and a dwarf walks out to greet you. That's far enough, strangers. You do not want to anger Chalet. She gets very jumpy, that one. It's a rock troll. We can attack it, although why anybody would ever do that, I don't know. Or we could just talk. Let's talk. Your village. Well, truth be told, I move around me? I move around me. Huh. Well, they're Polish. And I don't like just any stranger coming to see me. Unless I want you to. You will not find your way here. Hence the invite. He has a wee problem. Yes, he's a dwarf, so he's Scottish. And if you help, I will give you a full set of armor. Hell yeah! Whatever your problem is, dude, we are here to solve it. Ha, well, it's kind of embarrassing. Fallen dwarves. We once stayed behind when the darkness came. Ah! So he's looking for a dwarven girl. Oh, no, no, he wants a demon girl. The nice type. Don't we all? Living nearby. Tried impressing her with my smiting. But she doesn't like weapons. I tried sweet-talking, but turns out it ain't my best feature. Okay, point me in her direction. She can get a bit nasty, that's okay. You want to date a demon? Hey, hold your horses, human. What's with the racism? Just wait till you see her. And tell me dating demons is off the menu. Excellent. Here's the map of the local area. I marked roughly the spots where she hangs out, but I think she may be on the move with her sisters. Alright. So this seems like a job for our guy who is really good at convincing people to do things. So we're going to do that. We're going to have him join the away team. So let everybody go back in town. And new away team. So let's go Casimir. Absolutely, we need you. Jadwiga, Vaclav, Stefan, Rada, and Kuba. So Casimir was doing something. Probably something very helpful. Let's take most of the wood. And most of the cooked food. Oh, come on. So this is kind of counterintuitive. You hold the mouse down and scroll up. Or you can just roll the mouse wheel down. We're going to get the food here. And the food here. And we are going to go, right? Yes, we're going to go. And then in town, what was he doing? Oh, he was the one crafting the vests. Well, you know what? We don't need food anymore. So, Maria, why don't you do that? We have way too much food as it is. Actually, one of our balavas has been made. Oh, you know what? Screw it. I'm not going to do all that again. Thea is not an easy place to grow up, but alas, grow up we must. One of your children has matured into a young adult. Warrior. Bedamir. And we lost a kid. That's okay. Bedamir will defend the village. Let's take a look at Bedamir. There he is. Alright. We're going to give you an awesome mace. And a leather shirt. Or a cloth shirt. It's not the best, but it's something. And now you can defend the village from wandering bands of Polish, Slavic creatures of various agendas. Alright, let's go meet the demon woman. Let's see, we have, yeah, enemy spotted, villagers, that's fine, yeah. Alright, end turn. Oh, more research. Research is moving a lot faster now. That's good. I guess we'll move on up to... Well, you want to try something different. What's this? Stav? Pike? Let's see what the jewelry does. Maybe it'll give us special abilities. And we can make them with just wood. Oh, we need coal, though. We don't have coal. Shoot. That's far away. Obsidian, interesting. And granite. Where's the coal on the map? Let's get better metal. Maybe we can get some steel. Steel will be awesome. So by researching it, you also get 10 steel, but it also opens it up on the world map. So let's see. Okay. I guess you have to walk by it, maybe, to find it. Because I don't see anything added. I wish stuff would be added near my village. Again, that'd be neat if there was a way to create another village. Or extend the reach of your village. Alright, let's go. Want to have at least one battle before the end of the episode. And we built another thing, right? Alright. Here we go. You approach your enemy and have time to decide your plan of action. Okay, we can sneak. We could sneak. Or tactical robbery. Okay, let's try that. So this is a challenge. This is not an attack. And we're using tactics, and that's weak. That's a weak tactics card right there. And we have Vlakalov, who apparently is a master tactician. So let's put him on the board. And, oh, wow. See, that's why I love this guy. He is great at any kind of non-physical challenge. But actually what we're going to do with him is we're going to protect Vaklov. And now he's, like, unstoppable. Okay. And I guess we'll throw Kuba in there, just for fun. And we'll protect him with her. And we'll support him with him. And Rada's just going to sit this one out. I don't think so. And done. Easy victory. It turns out, the undead are not the wisest. You distract them well enough to have plenty of time rummaging through their stuff. You have to hurry before they simply stumble upon you, but you have time to grab some loot, so we gained a really cool shield. Which actually is just what the doctor ordered. I think Jadwiga needs a shield. And now she has one. It gives +3 armor and +6 defense. It's an iron buckler. Alright, here we go. As you approach the place shown by the dwarf, you see a girl sitting on a large rock, frantically looking out into the distance. I always get sad when I see that there are unavailable options. I wish I could at least see what they are, or what skills you would need to make them available. When she sees you, she runs over without a second thought for her own safety and speaks in a voice so soft and melodic you cannot help but listen. You look, well, I guess you look, you can handle some ruffians, right? We've been sent by the Dwarven Smith to talk to you. A Dwarven Smith? Oh, Bowden, him. But why are you bothering me with him? I have a real emergency on my hands. I have 4 children. My nieces. Yes. I was going to take them home, and I was set upon by a band of orcs. I was on my way home. No, you're a demon, trying to trap me, aren't you? I bet you are. Only I'm so weak. Those orc brutes have surely harmed my little ones. Okay, we'll help you, but if you agree to go out with the dwarf. Okay, she said yes. I feel like this is a trap. And a long one. Man, we're walking all over the place here. Let's auto-resolve the bees. Wow, Rada got a little beat up. But nothing too bad. She's not bleeding or anything. Oh, they really are orcs. So, the demoness sent some minions. I am surprised that you should serve her kind. Surely you know that Rusalka is a devious temptress, always seeking to deceive and bait the living. Children are a favored prey among demonkind. We've learnt this the hard way. Real pretty, long black hair, looks kind of wet all the time. Her voice is all sweetness, and yet she's on her lonesome out there, wearing but a skimpy dress to barely cover her bosom. Sound about right? Okay. Are they orc children? Why? Does it make a difference? You think we kidnapped them? But if they're orcs, then whatever? One is either a very ugly human or a weak goblin. But in any case, what of it? Let's try to convince them to give the kids to us. Oh, yeah, this should be incredibly easy. Because we have Casimir, the best talker in the West. Alright, let's see what you orcs have. You have a bear. Yeah, bears generally aren't known for their negotiating skills. The orc witch, however, is pretty buff. That's a problem. So let's... support him. That will make him stronger. His attack. There we go. At least she has to sit this round out, and the orc fighter kind of sucks. Alright. So we're also going to set up Stepan. We're going to give him first action. Can she do that too? No, she cannot. So we're going to give him first action with him. And then we are going to support him. Oh, shoot. I don't want to support... Wow, well. Here we go. Yep, the bear was not a good negotiator. And the witch is down. You're done, orc. Of course I've won. Alright, I suppose it may be better for those little ones to live on among other softies. My clan is hardened and always on the move. It would not be an easy life for them. Here, take them. But if I ever hear harm come to them, I swear on my honor you will be punished. And red ribbon! Woohoo! With these words, the orc female saluted you and stepped back into the shadows. So we gained speech ability. Alright, now, I do not want to give these poor kids to the Rusalka. That is not what I am about. Let's search. And skeletons. No problem. Let's take them down. Oh, this is going to be easier than I thought. Look, Jadwiga is a beast. Oh my god. She's just amazing. And then Vaclav with their blunt weapons. Alright. Skeletons are pretty buff, actually. Oh, and the rats moved him to the front, did they? Well, two can play that little game. I don't want it to be on Vaclav, though. I want it to be on Jadwiga. He does 14. That's not going to be enough to take him out. Okay, let's give first action to Vaclav. And then we'll give first action to Jadwiga. Oh, crap. Alright, well this thing is going to put a 22-point world of hurt on her, so we're going to have to protect her as best we can. And the rats I don't care about. Rats are worthless. Alright, Stepan. Get in there. Oh, shoot, I should confuse the skeleton, not the rat. We can protect him. Oh, we can give him first action, sure. But not the one I want. Alright. Let's do it. Oh, we're out of move. Oh, these rats with their tricks. Alright, here we go. Here goes nothing. Oh, wow. Vaclav is in a world of hurt. I don't want to lose him. Shoot. Yeah, ooh, he's in bad shape. What's this? Gold? Topaz, okay. Alright, definitely we're encamping. We can't. Oh, shit. Alright, Vaclav. Strength. Okay, whew. Alright. Encamp. Okay, how's he looking? He's up to 5 of 10. I think he's going to survive. Okay. Alright, let's go see what this Rusalka has to say. I have the children, but what are you going to do with them? Worry not. I am not a Baba Yaga, nor the Lady Midday to feast on child flesh. I merely take these young ones so that they may join me and my sisters and be young and beautiful forever. This is tough. This is really tough. It's blue, which makes it seem like that's the way to complete the quest. But giving kids to her... Oh, man. Normally, I wouldn't do this, but I think by saying no, you get involved in a fight, you lose your armor. Let's just see what happens. I assure you these girls will grow to become magnificent. I will go to the dwarf and go out with him. Go and tell him to burn that awful red string in his furnace and have a lock of my hair to prove that you spoke to me. I hope I did the right thing. But either way, it was the right thing for the quest. So. They're attacking the village. Alright. Let's see how the B team does. Bedamir, he's pretty strong. Actually, Dragon is pretty strong too. I think the B team can handle a few rats. I know this episode's going long, but I want to get to the smithy at least. Wow, everyone's pretty good. Witch is actually pretty solid. It's 16 defense and +5, and then 7 attack, +3 poison. They could have given her a name. I think Witch is a little rude, but, you know. Let's give her first action. Oh, we can't do that. Oh, right. I think the number here has to be higher than the actual level of the unit. Counter tactic. Well, we can protect her anyway. All right. And counter tactic, why not? Oh, doesn't do anything. Okay, well, whatever. Enough. Let's just fight this battle. Come on. Alright. It's on. He has a blunt weapon, so we should be able to take out 2 of them. And he gets 1. Then the witch gets 1. And then the last one gets 1. And we're done. And we got some meat and leather. Okay. There they are. Come on, guys. We have a long journey. Another kid has grown up. This kid dissected a frog when they were only a wee person. It seems we might have a promising medic. Awesome. Yes. We have Kvetoslava now, who went from being a little kid to being like 127 years old, but that's how life is in Thea. Alright, let's see if we did the right thing. A bunch of black wolves are attacking an obviously weird-looking kid. Let's investigate. You see that the child is clearly protected by some magic, as the wolves seem unable to get to it. However, you are not certain how long the shield will last. You also see that the other group is fighting with a single black cat that is putting up a good fight. Help the child, but the cat will die. Help the cat, but the child may be in danger. Or split your party. Okay. Let's do this. This is going to be a long episode, folks, but I'm sorry, I just like this game so much. Let's throw Jadwiga out there. And I don't know what we're up against, so let's protect her. Okay. Then we can use him maybe to confuse one of them. No kidding. that's a problem. Because she's the good one. Okay, great. I guess the plan is to, since there's no... Let's confuse whatever comes out. Alright, so they're going to get one free attack. Oh, with 11 damage. Ouch. Hopefully we can crush them now. Okay. They have one card left. We're going to throw Stepan in there. He'll make things happen. Let's do Stepan, and let's do get closer. No, let's do first action. See, Wolves too can play that game. All right, victory. Check how the child and cat are. It was not easy, but both child and cat are fine. The cat's eyes shine gold, and you could swear it smiles at you. You feel a surge of positive energy. So we have a new child. Kuba has animal kinship, and everybody else got bless of dexterity. Neat. Alright, finally, the smithy. But you can see how this game is so interesting, because things randomly just happen all the time, and you have to make decisions. Okay, the Rusalka, thanks for telling me by the way, has agreed to a date, if you burn this red ribbon in your furnace. How do I know you're not lying to me? I have this here lock of her hair that is supposed to prove her word. Burn the red string in the furnace, you say, and you got the lock of her hair. Well, I'll be damned, you did it. I'm impressed. Okay, I hope you know that she steals children. Bah, who cares? Did you see her? Man, this guy. And those children, well, if they become like her, that's good for them. And what did I get? A monster slayer sword, chainmail armor, a battle slingshot, and a monster shell. I guess that's armor. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, this episode has gone wildly over time, but we finished the whole quest. We gave some poor innocent children to a Rusalka, however, they are going to grow up to be immortal and always young and beautiful. So I guess in the world of Thea, where things are just bad, that's probably a good fate. And she's going to go on a date with the dwarf, who obviously is in love with her for her personality. So all in all, I'd say it was a victory. So once again, I am Marcus Aurelius. The game is Thea, The Awakening. Please go buy it because it deserves to be bought and played. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.